Hello, everybody who wants to watch Star Trek Discovery. Welcome to Fireside Chats, coming to you from the beautiful state of Jefferson near the foothills of Northern California. A state of mind, if not a state in fact. Let me just read you off this little quote by our friend Sybok here, and I think you'll know what I have in mind tonight. So, let's gain from the sharing here of pain that is Star Trek Discovery. Let us explore it together, Sybok says. Each man hides a secret pain. It must be exposed and reckoned with. It must be dragged from the darkness and forced into the light. Share my pain. So with that, we are going to watch Star Trek Discovery, Episode 11, Perpetual Infinity, together, which I have just completed watching, so... Spoiler alert, Michael Burnham's mom isn't going to be in any more episodes, I don't think. Here we go.
Previously on Star Trek Discovery.
So we're going to the ninth circle of hell to capture a red angel.
My God, the Red Angel, that's you.
Your parents were killed because of me.
My father was a xenoanthropologist. My mother was an astrophysicist. They wouldn't have been involved in Section 31.
I was careless. I should have done more to protect you.
I hate Michael Burnham.
You work for Section 31. You're announcing who you are.
I don't always agree with their tactics.
I'm not a big fan of Tyler either. So they're recapping last week's episode and where we've been to this point. Oh, fuck. My bandwidth is fucking up on me. God damn it.
Captain, if we're going to capture the red angel, I have to be the bait.
Yes. Replay the scene. They're replaying the scene where she dies. Damn it. Magic Red Angel Beam reviving her.
X-ray analysis and GRB emission confirm the supernova statement. Now harnessing the energy for time crystal test 9 a.m. Charge is at 70% and rising. With any luck, we should be able to make our first jump.
Michael Burnham's mother is even more unlikable than she is, if that's possible. So I'm pretty pissed here because I'm spending a lot of money for extremely high-speed internet, and I appear to be getting either buffering on the stream or buffering on Star Trek Discovery.
Supernova every second in the universe. And it releases more energy in a few seconds than our sun will in 10 billion years.
I didn't.
Will Alpha live by those supernova soon? 3 seems like forever.
The universe has its own.
Looks like they did some sort of digital de-aging on Angela Bassett. Not And fun factoid here, apparently Angela Bassett was rumored to be in the running to play Michael Burnham's mother. But she was smart enough to pass on the role and give it to whoever this lady is. I don't know.
But it looks like it's landed.
Klingons! Oh no! Hide in the closet, Michael. Hide in the closet. Your dad's going to beat you and not feed you dinner. And Culber's back, like nothing ever happened. He even got his beard back.
Welcome back, Commander. You were dead from toxic asphyxiation for over a minute, and you received a high-dose of tachyon radiation. But anyway, how long was I out? 5 hours. You're an angel. I thought I saw one. It was me, though, right? Neural signature. There are, significant biological
Oh, see, now Culber is explaining away why he got fooled by Michael Burnham not being the Red Angel. I wouldn't stake my life on anything that guy has to say, since he missed Vok Tyler and it cost him his life. He's probably the worst doctor in the world.
No. No, she died.
So they're in sickbay. Burnham's just waking up from being dead for a minute. Dr. Culber is telling her, oh, whoops, mothers and daughters have blah, 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 and that's how I missed it. And then you've got Pike and Gio. And Michael Burnham's like, it wasn't a dream. It was real. I thought I saw my mother. And now she's back to life. But I don't want to see my father because that's why I have to talk quiet, because he's going to take off his belt and whip me and lock me in the closet and not feed me for 3 days. Because that's how I deliver all my lines. Enter Spock. Here is Spock.
How can you expect me to be patient?
You woke. Sooner than expected.
What did you find?
And I see you are yourself again. Commander Stamets finished scanning the
I do like Ethan Peck's portrayal of Spock. I think that his portrayal is a good portrayal. Maybe I have too much shit connected to my router here. My phone's not connected to the router. I have all my other devices off. I don't know why the fuck this is buffering. So they're just telling Michael Burnham that they've received a bunch of logs from her it's taking on the form of Pike, now Saru. I don't get this. This doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't understand why Control would take on the hologram people that he doesn't know. He doesn't know these people. He only met them a couple of times.
A man who has demonstrated with his every action a willingness to operate from several different truths simultaneously.
So here's the.
This allows you to make questionable moral decisions while.
So they're saying that his duplicity, control the computer that wants to be sentient but isn't sentient, is saying that because he's a duplicitous POS, that it's not that he's the perfect vessel for Control to not be a computer but to be. I guess Control's going to take flesh form or some shit. And Control is saying because you're duplicitous are oh my god. So he's getting pumped full of nanites right now. Very reminiscent of the Borg assimilation in First Contact. And now we're rolling into credits. I do like the opening credits scene, but despite what Alex Kurtzman said about changing the aspect ratio, he says it's more cinematic. I feel like, because I went through and I rewatched some of season 1, and I gotta tell you, I feel a little gypped. I spent a lot of money on a 4K TV, a really nice big one. I mean, it fills up like most of my living room. And to lose like 20% of the screen size kind of pisses me off a little bit. Plus, I don't feel like the credits flow as well, missing that 20%. I like the entire screen to be filled. I mean, that's me. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not a videophile, and I'm just not a. My mom, her husband is in video production, and he would always get letterboxed movies back when you had a 4:3 screen. And I hated watching letterboxed movies. I want the whole screen to be filled up. But he's like, that's the way the filmmakers intended. So whatever. I don't know. And here we go. We're into it. You've got not Angela Bassett passed out. She's still in the same room where they knocked out the Red Angel the first time around. And now Michael Burnham is playing back video of when allegedly her parents were killed, the Klingon attack. But we never get any closure on that. We never get anything on that. It's just like, whatever, you know. I think I'm going the anti-Trekker route here. I'm going to have a little bit of whiskey, so you might hear that. It's on sale by me, too. I think there must be a lot of alcoholics in the neighborhood. $16 for a fifth of Jack, pretty good to me. So, not Angela Bassett has just time streamed into the future. She's like 950 years into the future, which I think puts her in the time of Calypso. And having watched this episode a couple of times, I think that's probably important because I think, well, watch the episode and see, but I think that's where they're going to try and catch up with her. Is this stream buffering? I keep getting error messages.
Mission log 039. Mission log 042. No matter how many times I go back in time, I can't stay anywhere permanently. The anchor keeps pulling me back, 950 years away from me. There are no signs of life.
So we find out that
Antimatter detonation across the galaxy.
not Angela Bassett is just as much of a Debbie Downer as Michael Burnham. It's pretty annoying, actually.
As far as I stand, everywhere. I'm alone.
And the delivery that they give her, my God. So
Captain, I'm registering gravimetric instability in the planetoid.
Normal or abnormal occurrence?
Definitely abnormal. It is centered directly on a research facility.
Mr. Sawyer, can you pinpoint a possible cause?
I believe, Captain, this is a classic example of Newton's third law of motion.
Oh, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Sorry, this is my second favorite law of physics. My first is...
We know that both Dr. Burnham and her suit are tethered to a point in the future. Our containment field is
Maybe you simply don't like the fact that Admiral Conroe placed that untied.
you know, if any of you had listened to my Strange Death of Chris Burrows
the sphere data fed in that ship's
podcast,
to achieve consciousness.
this guy Leland is exactly the person that I picture the male companion in that Chris Burrows story looking like. Just saying. Dude totally looks like he would end up at a really cheap motel with a massage table and some lube and some and like fisting some dude up the ass. Just saying. Hey, you know, no judgment. But that's exactly what I pictured when I did that Chris Burrows story. You should go back and listen to that podcast. Not for the faint of heart, though.
I've created a secure area within our data storage. The control module will never be able to access it. Give me that data, pilot.
But you can... the actor is making good choices here because there's a definite change in the persona.
That is the job we have chosen. Make sure Michael's giving you pause. I'll remind you that she is being protected too. She is more vulnerable than anyone.
And, yeah, so control in the Borgified... Control in the Borgified Leland is trying to sabotage their plans and being duplicitous. And so, like, now we're supposed to believe that Georgiou is a good person and just like, whatever.
I built myself a home base on a classy planet.
So now you have Burnham watching logs from the Red Crystal Angel, not Angela Bassett's logs. I'm out of whiskey. I may need to get up and get more.
No pre-existing technology, so control can't find me here.
So it's going into some of the past things she did, like she ripped the people from Terra Elysium and put them in Terra Elysium so that she'd have a place to go, I guess, away from... I hate the way not Angela Bassett talks. It's so annoying. They might as well have cast Tyler Perry as Michael Burnham's mother. At least that would have been funny.
Come in.
I trust the emission logs have proven valuable.
And Spock shows up.
Did you need something?
Dr. Culber's about to report from the surface. I believe your mother's regaining consciousness.
Status reporting gravimetric search continuation.
Why do they have Spock wearing like a Matrix outfit? That doesn't make any sense.
You managed to wake her up?
Yes. Dr. regained consciousness. Tachyon radiation levels are beginning to normalize. She's asking to speak to you, sir.
We'll be right down.
I'm sorry, Commander. Asking to speak with the captain. And only the captain.
Dun dun dun. Michael Burnham's mother doesn't want to talk to Michael Burnham.
She's my mother.
Sorry, I'm just the messenger.
There are so many questions that need to be answered right now. Whatever her reasons are for not wanting to see me, I should be the one asking.
I understand your position, but I think we need to follow Dr. Burnham's lead. We need to establish trust if we're going to get any answers. Staying on board, Commander. Sorry. You'll have to watch from the feed.
All right, that should have fixed things. Apparently, when you don't have video, you don't need to be broadcasting at 4,000 bits per second or whatever it is.
But you can go right up to it.
It's taking more and more energy to hold Dr. Burnham in the suit in place. Sooner or later, probably sooner, our reserves will run out and she'll be called into the future.
So they need to blah, 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 to keep Michael Burnham's cuntish mother in place. And she's still in the same place where she fell out of the suit.
But soon you'll return to your ship. I could say more about your future, but you won't like it.
So now Michael Burnham's mother is being a complete, total cunt and talking about how
Here to save my daughter. And you deceived me.
Michael risked her life.
alluding to to Captain Pike's future. So I could say more, but I won't.
As long as there's any possibility of control gaining access to the sphere data, everything will die. Always. I put that sphere in Discovery's path so you could protect the data, but even that didn't work. You have to let me keep trying.
Then let us help you finish the
So this is a WTF moment.
I don't know about any signal.
Not Angela Bassett is saying that she's the one that put the
simultaneously.
mushroom spaghetti ball
I know nothing about
in their path so they could find it and get the data. And now she's saying the mushroom spaghetti ball
Without that data,
is the data from it is what causes the whole problem in the first place. So it's like
time is a
plot hole much.
it has gravity and will, and it's
And so now she's saying delete the data from the mushroom spaghetti ball from a few episodes ago.
In the archive, we'll stop the AI from evolving.
The plot holes thicken.
but if you miss something, I'll have no choice but to try again and again and again. You have to release me.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, Doctor.
You're a ghost to me, Captain Pike. One of hundreds of trillions that fill a galactic graveyard.
I can see why Angela Bassett passed on this role, because she was rumored to have been in the running for the casting for this role.
What I say. Exactly as I said. This conversation is over.
I would source it, but I'm live streaming. If you Google it, you'll see people saying, "Hey, are you going to show up in season 2 of Discovery?"
The library of Alexandria, or the Bibliotheca Corviniana. This knowledge is invaluable. Protecting it, safeguarding it, is a central tenet of the
So Borg Leland is telling them to steal the data from the mushroom spaghetti ball, and even though Georgiou is like an evil mass murdering cuntess from the evil dark mirror universe, apparently she's growing a heart because now she thinks there's something up with Leland, and now Tyler, despite being a double agent doctor murdering fuckhead, is trying to steal the data. Oh god, it's just. I will give them this: the production value has improved dramatically for Star Trek Discovery.
Intelligence is a remnant of the sphere itself. When we first encountered the sphere, its data was just
Although this aspect ratio is not working for me. I want to use my whole TV. I think taking away 20% of my screen size is a jip.
he wouldn't be able to. He needs a linguistic key.
So, turns out the mushroom spaghetti ball isn't going to allow itself to be deleted because the mushroom spaghetti ball uses it's so bad. Uses voice encoding from a voice that's centuries, millennia, billions of millennia gone, and a language that is centuries, billions of millennia gone. Whatever.
Back into his childhood and warned him about Michael dying in the forest. I haven't been able to communicate with anyone else.
So now, not Angela Bassett. Spock is watching her logs and finding out why he was chosen to be contacted by the Red Angel. And it's his Vulcan dyslexia that makes him special, and his connection to Michael Burnham. That's it. Because I don't think dyslexia works that way, but that's all right. She sure is lucky that the foster parents of Michael Burnham had a dyslexic half Vulcan child that could be the only person that she could communicate with.
Precisely what allows you to process those visions of the future. You helped Discovery chart a new course. One that brought my mother back to me. One that may very well enable us
God, why are you...
the future.
I don't know if it's Sneak with Martin Green or if it's the direction she's getting, but why does she talk like she's going to get beaten by her dad and has to hide in a closet and has to whisper? Oh, Spock. I should have talked to you. I should have been more sensitive. I need to see my mother, Spock. Don't hit me with the belt, Dad. I've been a good girl. You've been a good girl. You can sit on Daddy's lap. Okay, that was too far.
Matter of time before she, whatever it is, tries to take that data.
You are the only one standing between survival and obliteration.
Is that in any way vague?
We tried to delete the sphere data to protect it itself.
This is more complicated than I thought.
I find that hard to believe.
Sign it however you want. I'm not gonna do this. It doesn't feel right to me.
Is that in any way vague?
So,
No. You made the right call. Stay on that ship and keep me in the loop.
Good work, Mr. Dollar.
Pass our little time.
ow.
I'm obligated to let you try this.
Either she knows more about the signals than she understands, or her lack of knowledge suggests they may have been created by the AI itself.
So, Burnham wants to talk to her mother because she didn't talk to Pike because she didn't,
Which makes this conversation all the more pressing.
for reasons. Oh, they've got Geordie LaForgery there operating the transporter again.
Hell yeah.
I didn't see that on my first view.
Guys,
Um,
no.
so not Angela Bassett doesn't look thrilled to be seeing Michael Burnham.
Is this like a dream?
Did you delete the archive? Did you destroy it?
We couldn't. But we're finding a solution. This is why I told him to let me go. Please. It's been 20 years. Talk to me. His dad? Stop. People think time is fragile, precious, beautiful.
This lady's probably not very fun to hang out with at parties, I'm guessing.
But it's not. Time is savage. It always wins.
Like if she were in magic to make the sanest man insane or whatever whatever it is. It'd be a total killjoy.
Matters. You and me here.
She would not be listening to Al Green.
I know you're asking yourself how, after all these years of wishing for a mother, you can give her up now that she's finally reappeared. How can I? Easy. Neither of us has a choice.
Yep. See, I think Tyler Perry would have been a better casting choice for Michael Burnham's mother.
Get me out of here. I need to try again to alter the timeline. You reached out to Dad and me through space and time. You never gave up on us. Why are you giving up on me now? Haven't you learned anything from those failures? My God, the stories. Well, where do you think I got it from, Mom? It's what kept you going.
I'll give her that. They certainly wrote the character to be
You were going to get back to your family.
like Michael Burnham.
I am standing right here, right now. I don't know what you've been telling yourself all these years, but I let you go a long time ago. I had to. I've seen you die 100 times, and I'll see you die 100 more. That is my life and my present. I can't hope anymore. I don't believe you. There's only the bigger picture now.
This doesn't make
Nothing else.
any goddamn sense. Spinny camera. Spinny camera alert.
So the containment field fails.
43 minutes. We've increased power to the field, but the gravitational pull on Dr. Burnham...
I think they may have given Anthony Rapp a hairpiece, because I seem to recall him having a little bit of a Friar Tuck. The top of his hair looks different than the sides of his hair.
Dr. Burnham has been focused on trying to destroy the sphere. Perhaps there is a reason she has thus far failed. You think we're going about this the wrong way? 4th century Earth philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains." An illustrative truth. What appears immutable is not. A mountain, a sphere, time. In this case, I wonder if time itself may provide the answer.
Instead of fighting time, we go with it. Stop trying to destroy the sphere and merge it right into the river of time itself.
You send it so far into the future, it can't do us any harm. I collected sensor data from Dr. Burnham when she first arrived. The Red Angel suit has almost limitless quantum computational power. Literally infinite.
I think that's definitely a rug.
You can transfer the sphere archive into the suit, program a destination beyond Dr. Burnham's anchor point, and let the
I
wormhole take
do kind of wonder if Anson Mount's sideburns are a prosthetic as well. I'm not sure.
Just like the suit. What happens to her?
To sever your mother from her space-time requires the energy equivalent of a supernova. But we do have another massive source of exotic energy.
The dark matter particles.
We may be able to modify a transporter enhancer with...
Does anybody remember the dark matter particles from episode 2? I don't. But they want to use that to blah 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 temporarily beam Michael Burnham's mother back into our space-time permanently or whatever. I don't know. Now we're back on the Section 31 ship. I bet these guys throw a hell of a party. I mean, everybody's dressed in leather, you know? Leather, dark lighting, chips, dips, chains, whips. Little candle wax on the pimples.
You want her gone.
Yes, and so do you. There's nothing she hasn't witnessed. There's nothing she does not have, including Burnham's devotion. She has
Let's get some coke, get some hookers, get crazy.
And Tyler?
Or not.
He has limits. You do not.
Let me guess. If I place this near the angel suit, we can still discover...
So Borg Leland is basically blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Georgiou, you're evil, and so
The Terran.
why are you having problems with me telling you to do evil shit?
And if she is who she claims to be,
Then you are still only the second most powerful woman in the universe. Is that who you want to be? Contact me once you place the device, so I can begin the upload.
I feel like everybody hit the gym before season 2, because everybody seems to be a little trimmer than they were in season 1.
what are you doing, Christopher? Michael, what are they planning? They're transferring the sphere data to your suit. Which they will
So yeah, they're supposed to be, they're putting the mushroom spaghetti ball
to protect us all.
data into the Red Angel suit, because even though it's not future technology,
I just want to talk
apparently not Angela Bassett is so smart. Mikey Spock takes after her. She's so smart that she built a suit that has infinite storage capacity. So they're going to transfer the data from the mushroom spaghetti ball into the suit and then shoot the suit off into the future, Perpetual Infinity, to where it can't cause any problems.
I know exactly who you are. And what you're capable of. I doubt I would sacrifice my life to save the galaxy. You'd be surprised what you do for the people you love. Like the feat of engineering. Simple, elegant, yet incredibly powerful. The suit is DNA strand encoded. It won't operate just anywhere. In case you were thinking of taking it for a spin. I get my thrills in other ways.
So they're telling us that
Elixir of some kind.
the Red Angel suit is DNA encoded, so not just anyone can use it.
Perhaps.
Which makes me think that Michael Burnham still has a shot on putting the Red Angel suit on.
Didn't teach you how to look but not touch, I see. My mother taught me many different things in our universe. Above all, she taught me to survive.
I'm going to give some begrudging credit to Star Trek Discovery. It is better written than The Last Jedi was.
Yes. Monitor for me. We leave orbit the moment it's complete.
So we've met. Most people say I'm pleased we've met. Most
Oh,
people
so yeah, what Leland's doing, Borg Leland, he's supposed to be trying to intercept the signal from Discovery to the Red Angel suit, where they're broadcasting the data from the mushroom spaghetti ball.
That's why I'm asking. You love her. Promise me you'll take care of her. Perhaps you'll find a way to look after her yourself. Not as long as the AI exists. It considers me an unacceptable risk to the larger mission.
It poses an unacceptable risk to the larger mission.
Well, it's a good thing they showed us that clip, because nobody would have remembered that.
I wondered why we lost our feed. Technology can be so unreliable. Have fun with whatever that is. What were you planning to tell me you were downloading the sphere data into my suit? It's a radical idea, I know, but it's a brilliant plan. I'll be able to safeguard the archive in perpetuity now. No, Mom. You won't have to give up your life. We modify the transporters to beam you permanently into the present. We send the suit into a future where control can never reach you. No.
And where did this
Control wins. There'll be no
where did this fucking AI subplot come from?
This will not fail.
It doesn't make any sense. Swear to God, man, these guys are ripping everything off. Got an ass of Dean.
Why are you contacting me on a secure chat?
That
I mean, Terminator, Ralph Ellison, if you want to go that far. I mean,
It's about Leland, isn't it?
What I'm about to tell you is the first real test of our
hmm.
relationship, Mr. Tyler. Between me and I'll live long enough to hunt you down and kill you slowly. Understood?
I won't kill before Jojo.
I'm just getting a reminder that Georgiou is evil again, even though she just had a touching heart-to-heart with not Angela Bassett.
I've retrofitted these pattern enhancers with dark matter.
Should provide enough energy to beam Dr. Burnham out of her native space-time into ours. But we only have enough power for one attempt. Theoretically, it should work.
It will work.
Then we shut off the gain field, let the suit take the data away forever.
Time's not on our side, Mike.
Mom, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna save you from this. Mostly I'm gonna save you from yourself.
Yikes. Thank God they didn't propose a series with Michael Burnham and her mom. Fuck.
I remember the white dress you wore the day you graduated.
So now Michael Burnham's mom is going super creepy and saying that she's watched pretty much every moment of Michael Burnham's life.
When you first beamed aboard
Yeah.
Kinzo with Sarah.
Like, Michael, when you were alone in bed as a teenager,
Spock as a
I
child.
saw. Creepy.
When you were alone and crying because all the other Vulcan children had rejected you. I was there. When you read Alice in Wonderland out loud to yourself on your 11th birthday, pretending to read it to your father and to me. I heard you, baby.
Oh my God.
I heard you.
I heard you, baby. I heard you.
And when that creature came for you on Vulcan, I was there. I have been there through all those moments and so many more. Seeing you.
I think this chick must have been cheaper than Angela Bassett. I think that's why she was hired.
Reminded me of what I was fighting to save. I have been fighting for you, Michael.
Who thinks Rebecca Romaine would have made a better Red Angel?
I can't come home now, honey.
Imagine that, number one showing up, and they have to beam her down like some In-N-Out burger.
This thing is gone.
All it takes is In-N-Out burger for her to spill the whole beans on the Red Angel. Go with some animal-style fries, a shake, a double-double. Mmm. Tasty. Number one seems like the In-N-Out burger type. I mean, she's definitely not going to McDonald's.
You did it. The data transfer stopped.
Good. Now go find out what Leland does in the dark.
Say please.
Ugh. Oh. Tyler walked in on Leland, and Leland's in partial Borg form right now. Oh. See, this scene, too, reminds me of From My Strange Death of Chris Burrows podcast on what I imagine was happening in that motel room. I don't know. Maybe I just have a weird imagination like that. But Leland just stabbed Tyler.
Prepare to transport. Priority message from the Section 31 ship.
On screen.
Oh, so Tyler got stabbed. He's able to communicate with Discovery, and he goes, Leland.
It's too late.
And Borg Leland is blowing shit up and killing people. He's got a human shield. The good guys have landed a couple of kill hits on him, but because he's Borgified, he regenerates, I suppose. Oh, he just cracked somebody's neck and killed him. I have a real obsession with breaking people's necks in this show. Breaking necks, cannibalism.
Sorry, Captain, this cannot wait. Section 31 ship is diverting our data transfer.
How much secure data have they downloaded?
37% thus far.
Captain, gravity is fluctuating wildly. The field can't hold much longer.
He's taking the sphere data. Drop the containment field. I'll go back and stop him.
So now not Angela Bassett knows that he's stealing the sphere data. And she wants to hop back in the Red Angel suit to stop him, which is the smartest thing anybody can have her do. And nobody wants to let her do it. So Michelle Yao is getting a chance to kick some ass. She's kicking Leland's ass, even though he's a much bigger dude, but she's able to flip him around and fight.
How much data has he downloaded now?
45%, 46%. The transfer speed is increasing.
So here's an easy solution to fix their problem with the data breach from the mushroom spaghetti ball that won't let it delete the file. In the words of Alfre Woodard, First Contact, Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship! That would take care of it.
Controlled by something within the facility.
Come up with another solution. We haven't come this far to lose everything now.
There's Nielsen.
If we each shoot one of the discs, the power disruption will release the containment field. You have to let me go. It's the only way each of us has
So now they want to release the containment field and let her snap back to her own time.
I'll find you, Mom. It'll be okay.
Oh, and the Red Angel doesn't know anything about the red bursts, the red signals. Not Angela Bassett doesn't. So just a side note here on production. Does anybody else find the ear holes that don't have earrings distracting? You'd think they'd be able to digitize those out or maybe like put some makeup over them. It's really distracting. It really takes me out of my suspension of disbelief. Okay, so... Oh, the Red Angel suit just got sucked into a red burst. Without not Angela Bassett. And not Angela Bassett is getting sucked into the wormhole without the suit. Uh-oh. And then Leland and Michelle Yao are fighting it out. And so I think what's going to happen, it's going to tie into Calypso, and that they know that the Red Angel on her first journey showed up 950 years into the future. And that's where they're going to catch up with Michael Burnham's mom. So they just fired photon torpedoes on that base and blew it up after they beamed everyone back. Is it me, or where the fuck are they firing these photon torpedoes from? Because it never seems to be consistent.
They've masked their warp signature, sir. There's no way to pursue.
Like they're coming out of nacelles, they're coming out of the saucer section, they're coming out of the secondary hull. Like, where are these things coming from? And they should have given Owoshikin an easier to pronounce name, damn it.
For you and your father.
So now she's going through the Red Angel suit diaries, the vagina monologues or whatever they are. I don't know.
54% of the sphere data. Significant, but as the captain has stated, we will continue the fight.
Now Spock is in Burnham's quarters, who mysteriously she still shares quarters with Tilly, even though Tilly is now an ensign, and Burnham is a commander, so why would Burnham be sharing quarters with an ensign when she's a commander and should, I would think, have her own quarters? But, maybe they just didn't get a chance to make those arrangements after Pike took over. That was not high on the priority list, apparently. So even though they're saying all sentient life will be wiped out in years and years and years from now, Spock is saying, oh, well, we're here in the here and now, so I guess the here and now is our greatest asset, and hey, it's a good thing we're in the here and now. And I guess they replicated a new chessboard because now Spock wants to play chess again. Which I don't know, maybe Tilly and Burnham have different shifts or something, or maybe, Tilly's chowing down in the mess hall, or while, I don't know. That's a nice chessboard, It looks like something that you could make out of plexiglass. I want one. Even though I'm not a huge fan of chess. It bores me. And, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end.
This new signal is the fourth of 7. It appeared over the Klingon planet of Borith.
Whatever it is you're not telling us about Boris, I need to know.
So it appears that the next red burst is going to appear over the planet where Vok Tyler dropped off his albino child. So apparently the red bursts are still our mystery. But anyway, I'm happy that I'm happy that we're able to share this experience together. LB. Well, that's pretty funny. Thanks for dropping by. It's been Fireside Chats. See ya.